So what happens when you buy the cheapest 1980s luxury barge? Turns out the frame's bad. But I'm not gonna give you like a cliffhanger on that one. It's just straight the frame's bad. But for 1980, it's sad. This thing is in amazing shape in the interior. Well, except that part, but you know. Like, the plush couches are perfect. Sucks though. In other good news, the motor itself, or engine, the 351 Windsor. So, with that being said, the poor 1980 luxury barge, you will be going to one of my derby buddies. So, but the 351 on the other hand, that's going somewhere fun. Now, with the 351, it's a 2-barrel motor, but here's the weird part. D2, that's a 72 motor. That's a 1980. And what we found is whenever I was looking underneath, when I found the rodies, I just straight pulled the motor. But then after we got the motor out, I realized the K-member is actually kinked and bent. Then upon further inspection, I noticed a lot more plating on the frame that was under dirt and grease. So I imagine this car was in a wreck sometimes previous life. Actually, you can tell it was in a wreck because that fender underneath the green is burgundy. And the hood is black underneath. And the core support is also black. So that core support and hood are way nicer on that car, and same with that fender. But yeah, so this car was wrecked so hard at one point, it must have broke the motor, engine, whatever it wants to be. So there's that. It's also a 2-barrel. But yeah, I know, put the 4-barrel in the Mustang. But, you know, this is cheaper and it can go in right away. So I can just gonna gut the wiring harness out of that, as much as I can anyway. Make this swap really quick, simple, and cheap. And the good news is, with this being a car engine, basically got the Fox body pan. Even less money I have to spend. So we're gonna see how much I can get for this turd, and then we'll go from there. The fun project it's going into. My 99 New Edge Mustang. Yes, the car's a V6. These look cool, I'll give it that, but right now with storage. And yes, there is a racing seat in there. Being a heavier set fellow, well, we'll just go fat. Fat works, that makes more sense. There's no cutting corners around that. I broke the driver's seat. Then again, this is 180,000 miles on it. So, we're gonna see how cheaply I can put a 351 in here. And how can we do that? SN94, or is it SN95? I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, so a 95 Mustang 302 K-member. Yeah, you can still find these locally. This is a local who was parting a car out that had rotted frame rails. Well, worse than my car rotted. Yes, but anyway. So this is what I picked up for $100. The A-arm bolts are stuck in there, so I gotta cut the bolts, but yeah, and I got a set of free shorty tuned Mustang Fox body headers for my grandfather from his Fox body, because I guess whoever he bought the car from had them laying in the trunk, so he told me if I want them I could have them. So less stuff we have to buy, more randomness. These are motor mounts I bought initially to swap my Ranger because I was read online about using Fox body motor mounts. But you know, and I've also been told 79 to 04 is basically an all interchangeable K-member, so 302 motor mounts for 351. So this is more stuff I just had laying around that I bought for something else I never used. So motor mounts I don't have to buy, or hopefully they work.